Welcome to Q&A number 1. This is starting off fantastically. So I'm surprised that this is actually, Walker and I looked back and I'm surprised this is my first actual Q&A. So let's just jump right into it. Actually, this is a good question for you and I to be here. Tundra Jake, as well as McKenna, asks, what is your favorite and least favorite thing about living in Alaska? There's a couple easy things to say. Like, if you like outdoors, that is the best part about Alaska. You can go hiking, you can go fishing, you can do almost every single outdoorsy thing you can do in Alaska. It's gonna be a little bit colder, but you can do it.
And we get paid to live here.
Oh, that's another thing that I don't think I've ever talked about. We get paid to live in Alaska. There's a thing called the
Not just us, everybody, but like...
Yeah. Literally, if you are a resident here in the state of Alaska, you get paid every single year to just be living in this state. And there's this thing called the PFD, the Permanent Fund Dividend. And basically what it is, it's a tax on all the natural resources that are exported from Alaska.
Yeah, in essence.
So, basically explain why this is that when it was discovered that Alaska has a lot of resources like oil, a bunch of companies came up here and were like, we want to drill and get the oil out. But the state was like, no, hang on. We don't want you drilling in our beautiful state and putting a pipeline through it. So they came up with a deal, which was we get a percentage of their tax, right? I think.
I think so. I don't know.
It's along the lines of that.
I used to know.
Welcome to Alaska. Here's $1,000.
Well, it's about time. But why?
We pay every resident $1,000 to allow the oil companies to ravage our state's natural beauty.
I'm home.
Oh, thanks.
So this year, actually like a week ago, we just got our PFDs for $1,600. Yeah.
Yeah, that's rent for the year, baby.
So it's pretty sweet. So that is one of the best things about living in Alaska. What about the worst thing?
In Fairbanks, I know it's during the winter it's hard to get out because it's -40. I mean, granted, we still do. Like if you've been here for a while, you saw me butt ass naked a couple years ago, -40.
Wait, tell us when you're ready. What do you want me to be? Hold on, we got flex the ass cheeks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. Those are the easy things though. Like it's easy to say the worst thing about Alaska is the fact that it gets hella cold and that it's dark for 20 hours in the day during the winter time. But I don't want to say that's like the worst.
Oh, the worst thing is during the summertime, all the tourists come to Alaska and there's like 6 RVs in a row driving 20 miles an hour under the speed limit and you can't pass them. That is the worst thing ever. Granted, tourists is a huge part of our industry or like our economy here, but like if you're gonna take an RV out, drive the speed limit.
I would argue those are like the easy things to get at and nag about Alaska, but I think the best thing about Alaska is also kind of the worst thing is how we are literally not connected to the United States. So at the same time, that's so nice that we are the biggest state by size and yet have like one of the smallest populations, means you drive 30 minutes that way, you're completely alone. And at the same time, it's like so nice. Like you just the other week, a couple weeks ago, just drove out and went fishing just because you felt like it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like if I want to see my family, I need to buy a plane ticket and fly for 8 hours all the way down to the lower 48.
Yeah.
So Walker asks, what is my favorite vlog that I've made? And what was the favorite to do? And what was your favorite memory of freshman year? That's 3 questions.
Yeah.
I'll just answer the first part. I don't know.
I know my 2 favorites. It's the Hutlanana round 1 and when we went to my cabin earlier this year and did the
Oh yeah,
on
those
the mud flats with the 4-wheelers.
yeah, no, those are definitely up there. Definitely up there. Those, the interesting thing about both those vlogs, they're both really fun to film and really fun to edit. So,
Yeah.
those are definitely up there, some of my favorites. So Voofy asks, what is the hardest mountain in Alaska that I've climbed? Now, there are two things to think of when deciding how difficult a mountain is. It's how technically difficult it is, and just how brutal. Wait, hang on. Okay. Now, what I mean by brutal is normally about the amount of time it takes to hike a mountain. So, technically difficult mountain that I've climbed, and actually just a long, brutal mountain, would be Pioneer Peak. I think I did this one 2 summers ago, and the thing that made this hike so hard was the fact that every single rock was just a loose boulder waiting to fall off. And it was like rock climbing too, so it was like grab on and it would fall off. So that was like the worst technical one. But the most brutal hike that I've done, the most brutal mountain, actually has yet to be posted. It's the next vlog. You'll see that one.
Continuity, baby.
So, brother asks, do I regret cutting my hair? No, not at all. I actually look back at old pictures or videos of myself with the long hair and I go, what the heck? That's me? Begum asks, did I say that?
I don't know. That's not an American or English character.
Sorry, I probably slaughtered that, but asks, what country do I want to visit and why? The one place that's always been on my mind is Japan. Mostly just because it's Japan. But I think part of the reason I want to go to Japan is because I want to go to some place like Tokyo, a big city, which is something that I realize I've never truly experienced. I don't know if you have either. Mm-hmm. I've never been in a big city except for just driving through it or being stopped there at an airport. I've never experienced a big city or anything like that. So, Tokyo, Japan. That's the place I'd like to visit. Whew! Okay. What are your future plans once you graduate from college? I don't entirely know at all. I know what I hope to be doing. Hopefully I'll have a decent job and be doing something like this where I can film and make videos. Something to do with film, which actually leads me to my next question is, what am I studying at UAF? And what made me start making videos about my many adventures through Alaska? I'm studying film, and what did make me start? Actually, I can answer that. Before I started making vlogs, him and I used to make just silly edits or just edits on stuff, and I knew I wanted to make more videos, and vlogging was just the next logical step. So,
See, that question goes way back.
Way back. Jared says, the slickest pile of rocks. And actually, these rocks have been sitting here on the stairs for like a month now. And they haven't moved since I posted the video saying that I was gonna do the Q&A. I don't know how much longer they'll keep sitting here either. Ugh. Now, Faith wants to let you know that she likes your Philippine flag.
Who's Faith?
Person who commented on the video.
Ah. Thank you. Thank you. I love you for loving my flag.
Yeah.
Catch you later.
Babu.
Mother asks, or says, no, she asks, Mother asks, did you say that the apartment is your crypt or crib? Both. Mother, both. Augustus asks, what city do I live in? We live in Fairbanks. And when we're not living here in Fairbanks for school, Anchorage.
Actually, he asked, what Cody do you live in? Augustus, we do not live inside of any Cody.
No. He had another comment where he corrected himself and said city instead of just, editing the comment. Ryan asks, can I be your roommate? Yeah, actually, a room just did open up. Luke asks, trying to do a winter break trampoline on Flat Top 5.0. You know you guys want to. Luke, I'm pretty sure you should know this. We already did 5.0. But if you mean 6.0, then So, to explain a little bit about what Luke is asking here, is that we've had this tradition where we used to carry our trampoline up to the top of this mountain called Flat Top every summer and every winter. We have done it now technically 6 times, but only 5. It's technically 6 times because once we did it twice, because
4.20, baby.
4.20, yeah. But started off when we were in sophomores in high school, and then we did it that summer, the next summer, then we did it that winter, then we did it the next summer, and then we did it that last winter. 2 winters ago was the last time we did it. And
Ian was hell-bent on bringing the trampoline up.
Hang on. Get into that. Yes, I was. You guys probably have seen this clip where I'm doing the backflip and the star trails behind me. To be able to do that clip, I woke up at like 3:30 in the morning, left the house really early. I remember I got up to the top of Flat Top at like 5 a.m. or maybe it was even before that. And I did that time lapse and I did that flip. And I'd lay down. I was really tired and cold, so I'd lay down on the rock. I'd like fall asleep, wake up, run around. I was up there on the mountain for a while, just waiting for other people to come up, freezing my ass off. And
I got up around 8 a.m. I
yeah,
think.
you got up there before the sun was up, because I remember you and I were up there and we like laid down on the rocks.
We were hiding. We were like,
yeah, like
wrapped our
falling
coats around
asleep.
our heads and, like,
out on top of the mountain in the middle of winter. And this moment I specifically remember was we were shivering.
We'd been quiet for like half an hour.
Yeah.
Like we were both like semi-conscious, like so tired that we could fall asleep like that, but like it was so cold that we couldn't quite fall asleep.
But I remember there was this moment when we were both sitting up there, half asleep, half awake, on top of the mountain, freezing, where all of a sudden I realized, wait, why are we doing this again? And I turned to Walker and I go, okay, this will be the last time.
It's like I had my coat wrapped around my head and I was like, thank God. And I put my head back into my coat.
So, maybe. Next question. Ryan also says, I was first. Please give me shoot out. Shine out. Ryan!
Shut, you're gonna get us a noise complaint.
There you go. I think that was all the questions that I gathered from the 2 videos. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video, this type of content, since this isn't my normal type of posting and whatnot. But if you did enjoy it, be sure to give a like, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!